Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm overflowing with praise and gratitude to Hashem, the Ribono Shel Olam. But I had a week in Gehenom. You know, Gehenom, it's not a good place. It's a very difficult place. As I think you know, I had spine surgery on Friday, August 6th, the 28th day of Menachem Av, in the year 5781, the year before Shemitah. This was the day before Rosh Chodesh Elul, the month which leads into Rosh Hashanah. I think Hashem had a big message for me. The surgery went extremely well, according to the surgeon. Beautiful, perfect, were the words he used. The only trouble was that I was in, I don't know what words to use because I was never there before, and I'm not sure where I was. Was it Gehenom? Was it the world after this? Was I alive? Was I dead? All I knew was that it was unrelenting pain without 1 second of relief, day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute, second after second. Can you imagine the hours at night when you have no one with you? They make your wife go home. Yes, you have a call button and the nurse will come, and they give you the most high-tech painkillers, but those painkillers seem to do nothing, absolutely nothing. So you are there alone with your unending pain, and you ring the call button for the nurse who cannot help you. And by the way, you're not sleeping. Sleep is healing, but you cannot sleep for 1 second because of the pain. And so for 3 nights, I slept a few minutes at the most, and so there was no healing. I was a walking zombie, except I wasn't really walking. I was in some world that I do not comprehend. You think that's all? There is a diabolical device in modern hospitals which you don't know about unless you've been there. If they're worried you're going to fall, they program your electronic bed to keep you there. There was only one position which gave me a few seconds of relief until the pain kicked in again, and that was standing on the floor. But as soon as your feet touch the floor, a siren goes off, which is so loud, you're sure every patient in the entire hospital just jumped out of bed from fright. Can you imagine this bed from hell? This is the world we live in, a world gone insane, in which some technocrat who studied for a few years in college designs your world for you and tells you how you are to live. He figures out what's good for you, and you become a prisoner in the world that he designed. You see it all over the place in the insane policies designed by a computer or by a scientist without a heart or soul. Now they have robots who apply for citizenship. Why not? I felt as if I were in prison with a never-ending death sentence, no hope, no respite, no sleep, and no one to speak to. The doctor looks at you and says the surgery was perfect, and you are in agony on another planet. It got so that I could not think straight. I saw weird and frightening images. I would try to read a book to get my mind off the pain, and the most strange thing would happen. First, the page would be normal, with black letters on a white background, and then it would suddenly flip, and I would be looking at white letters on a black background. I had no appetite. I could not think. And then, from the heart of friendship, a friend, the holy Yid, contacted me. He told me he had been through a similar procedure where the super high-tech pain medication did nothing. He needed to sleep and he could not sleep. He was able to obtain medication which helped him sleep. And this began to break the cycle of pain and exhaustion. With his encouragement, I was able to find a doctor who prescribed this medication, and the cycle began to move toward healing. Today, after Shabbos, I'm able to write and tell you these things. Why am I telling you? I said at the outset, I'm not complaining. A great rabbi reminded me last week, quote, Yisurim, American, Yisurim, troubles, tsaros, purge the sin. They release one from the effects of our sin. This all happened to me on Rosh Chodesh Elul, the month of tshuva. I know that Hashem is telling me how deeply I need to do tshuva. If it is possible that my suffering can in any way relieve the burdens of the world, if the cycle of tsuris and tumah can be relieved, then I dedicate all this pain to the coming of Mashiach and the building of the Beis HaMikdash. Just before I went into surgery, I told the Ribono Shel Olam, this is for the Beis HaMikdash. I meant that I knew I have to be healthy to serve Hashem and to help bring about the Geula Shalema, the final redemption. I did not know what was coming, but I'm dedicating all this tsuris to the Beis HaMikdash and the relief of our pain. I want this to take away all tsuris in the world. I want us to live in a world filled with Torah, in which the Shekhinah once more dwells in its makam on Har Habayis. If Hashem will grant my wish, then I will feel that my pain was worth it. And if not, I still know Hashem is perfect and all his judgments are good. May peace be upon the holy nation of Israel forever and ever. May the month of Elul and the year of Shemitah usher in the Geula Shalema with complete healing for all our tsuris. Good Shabbos.